Unlock your potential with the book, Unstoppable Confidence. Unleash Your Natural Confidence Within by Sayre. This transformative guide is your roadmap to overcoming self-doubt and embracing the confident, empowered version of yourself. Actionable strategies grounded in neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, can help you break free from insecurities and fear. Sayre shares techniques like visualization, affirmations, and body language mastery that you can apply immediately in your daily life. He emphasizes the importance of redefining your identity and adopting empowering thoughts to foster lasting confidence. Practice the following exercises that will immediately and effectively reinforce your self-assurance and help you maintain momentum. In the 8th chapter, various techniques are presented to elevate and build confidence effectively. These techniques are essential for individuals seeking to overcome self-doubt and cultivate a more assertive presence in their personal and professional lives. These exercises will help you build sustainable confidence because they provide practical, actionable steps that you can implement immediately. Each method addresses different aspects of confidence: mental preparation, emotional regulation, and social interaction, creating a holistic approach to self-improvement. You will develop resilience against setbacks, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth, and empower you to pursue your goals with determination and clarity. Extract from the book. If you find yourself acting in a tentative or shy way, here is what to do. 1. Interrupt the process. Imagine a police officer springing up inside your mind, holding a red stop sign, and he shouts out in an authoritative tone as loud as he can, "Stop!" With this image that you hold in your mind, you'll find yourself immediately stopping that process. 2. Shift your state. Once you stop the process, you can change directions and go for a confident process. At the same time, immediately shift your state. Change your state. Have excellent physiology. Head up, shoulders back, stomach tucked in. Put that smile on your face and feel good. Just like that. 3. Change the process. Picture yourself clearly succeeding wildly. Blow the picture up in size until you really feel the intensity of your success. Alter the picture by making it super bright and very close. Doing this increases the intensity of the feelings you get as you look at the picture. Tune into your own voice telling you how unstoppable you are. Be sure to make that voice overwhelmingly loud. If you find yourself slipping into old patterns of being shy, notice what you're doing, stop it immediately, and start using the techniques found in this book to alter your state. You have all the resources you could ever need within you. Key techniques for building confidence. Anchoring. Trigger feelings of confidence on demand, making it easier to face challenging situations. Properties of good anchors. 1. Elicit a strong emotional state. 2. It must be unique. 3. It must be repeatable. Here is how to set yourself up to have confidence anytime. 1. Close your eyes. 2. Go back to a time in your past and watch yourself on your mental movie screen being confident. 3. Enhance the visual and sound qualities of the movie. 4. Jump into the picture as you see through your own eyes, hear what you hear, and feel that total confidence. 5. Hold your thumb and first finger together as you experience confidence. 6. The more you feel confident, the harder you press your thumb and first finger together. 7. After 5 seconds, separate your thumb and first finger and open your eyes. 8. Do the same thing, only watching a different confident memory. After your confidence trigger, i.e. anchor, is set, how to summon confidence at will. 1. Close your eyes. 2. Press your thumb and forefinger together long enough to let your confidence to come flooding through you. Mirror those affirmations. Typically, when people do affirmations, they repeat them endlessly to themselves in hopes that they work. This has a degree of effectiveness, yet can be made much more effective with some modifications to how the affirmations are delivered. This technique has been modified to supercharge the efficacy of the affirmations. Instead of using statements beginning with I, you will use statements beginning with you. Statements with you are more powerful because it's your conscious mind telling your unconscious mind about what specifically you want and how to behave. Get in front of a mirror and stand with confident physiology and with a mental intention to project these affirmations to change your life. The larger the mirror, the better it is, so that you can see more of yourself. With your shoulders back, head held high, stomach sucked in, look squarely at yourself in the eyes and say, "You are completely powerful. You are unstoppably confident. You are becoming more and more confident each and every day. Nothing can stop you. You go for what you want congruently and powerfully. You reach your goals naturally and easily." Repeat these affirmations to yourself in the mirror until you can totally feel it in your body. You might get a different feeling. Perhaps you'll see yourself a bit differently, as if you already noticed yourself having more confidence. Or potentially you'll hear your inner voice speaking more forcefully with absolute confidence within. Do this daily as part of your confidence-building regimen, and I can guarantee you that you will have unstoppable confidence in little time. The Mirror Technique Exercise Summary. 1. Stand in front of the mirror. 2. Adopt confident physiology, shoulders back, head up, stomach tucked in. 3. Deliver affirmations to yourself in the mirror. 4. Continue to do this each day. Future success now. In this exercise, set a strong directed outcome that you want to increase your confidence by doing this exercise. This means saying either aloud or inside your mind, "I'm doing this exercise to increase my confidence and feel more passion that will naturally cause me to go after all my goals and make my dreams a reality." Read through the directions and then do the exercise. Close your eyes and picture your mental movie screen, and as you are there, see yourself at the point where you're about to reach the pinnacle of your success. While you are watching yourself, make sure that you see yourself in color on a big, bright, and close picture. Fill your mind with stereo surround sound and turn the volume up all the way. Just before you reach the pivotal point where all your success is yours, stop the movie you're watching. Ask yourself some questions to clarify why exactly you are going after this success. What is important to you about this success? What's important to you about getting this pleasure? What's important to you about that? Ultimately, what does having this success do for you? Now restart the movie and witness yourself achieve your goal and get all the massive success and pleasure you deserve that comes with it. Right as you fully see yourself on screen, fulfill your goal and experience that wonderful feeling of victory. Jump into your body. See through your own eyes as if you are there now, because in your mind you are. Hear through your ears the sounds of success. Feel through every fiber of your being what success feels like. As those feelings climax, I want you to take all these wonderful feelings you have and wrap them up. Take those unlimited wonderful feelings with you as you jump out of the mental screen back into your present body, as you allow all those wonderful feelings to ebb and flow throughout your body the way they were meant to do. You've smelled the sweet smell of your future success. You've tasted the victory. You realize the glory is yours for the taking. It's up to you to take action now and claim what is rightfully yours. As you complete this exercise, write down some immediate actions you will take that will bring you one step closer to achieving that success that you deserve. Here is the Future Success Now exercise summary. 1. Close your eyes and play a movie on your mental movie screen of you massively succeeding. 2. Just at the point when you are about to get to the peak of your success in the movie, stop the movie temporarily. 3. Ask yourself what's important to you about this success. What will having this success do for you? What does this success mean to you? 4. Jump into the movie as you begin playing it again. See through your eyes as you succeed. Hear through your own ears as you succeed. Feel what it's like for you to soak up the unlimited, massive success you know you deserve. 5. When the movie is done, take all of these wonderful feelings back to you and allow your eyes to open. 6. Write down 5 immediate actions you will take that will bring you one step closer to achieving your goals. Put your life in perspective. Consider the event or person or whatever that might appear overwhelming to you now and that you may fear. Notice what it's like to you. By the end of the exercise, you will think about it completely differently and have much more confidence about what you're going to do. Picture a line of time representing your lifetime. Represent your past off to the left, your present in the center, and your future off to the right. Now place whatever was bothering you on the timeline and visualize it as a small dot. With this small dot on your timeline, mentally step back so you can see a larger portion of your entire timeline instead of just the present. Notice how already this puts that minor nuisance into a different perspective. Now mentally step back even further to notice all of your past and all of your future at once and recognize just how small and insignificant this dot representing your current problem is. When you keep things in perspective, it's really difficult to waste valuable time and energy on trivial things. That tiny issue that used to be a problem no longer is when you keep the big picture in view. The trouble begins when people do not keep the big picture in sight and magnify the little issue to be larger than it really is. Here is the life in perspective technique summary. 1. Imagine a line of time representing your life with your past coming from the left and the future going toward the right. 2. Notice the small event, which you fear, and how small it is relative to your entire life's timeline. 3. Now zoom out from your timeline and notice how the timeline of all of time can come into picture now, with the entire past history of the universe coming from the left and the entire future of the universe stretching into the far right. The center of the timeline is the present time. 4. Notice how your small event that you used to fear is so small in comparison to your life, and notice how small your life timeline is in comparison to the span of the universe. 5. Zoom in and out to understand the relative importance of this event and keep things really in perspective where they belong. Looking and chatting with your future people are motivated either by moving toward pleasure or by moving away from pain. If we were bunny rabbits, it would be equivalent to us moving toward carrots or away from boots. This next technique will work best on people who move away from pain because it amplifies the pain of not going after your dreams to the point where it's easier to just go fulfill your dreams than experience the pain of not doing it. Read through all of these instructions and then do them. Close your eyes and imagine a line of your time representing your past, present, and future off to the left, center, and right respectively. Imagine floating up above your timeline and drifting forward far into your future. Continue floating forward in time until you go to the point right before the end of your life. As you get to that point, see yourself on your mental movie screen lying down on your deathbed. Notice the extreme sadness in your facial expressions and the way you communicate unfulfillment with the way you move your body. In doing this, you might realize that you are looking at a person who has lived a life unfulfilled. Tune into the sounds that are coming from that old person who had so much potential in their lives yet somehow failed to take action and live their dreams. Make the picture that you are watching very big, very bright, and very close. Just as the feeling rises of extreme disappointment as your future self realizes a life has not been invested wisely, jump right into that old person's body and see what that experience is like. Hear what that experience is like and ultimately feel how awful it feels to lead a life unfulfilled. It's really quite tragic, isn't it? When you fully experience that feeling of unfulfillment and deep regret, all the pain, disappointment, and frustration that you will feel if you don't go after your dreams through immediately taking action now, jump outside the mental movie screen and come back into yourself. If you don't take action immediately to go after your dreams, at the end of your life, that is how you will feel. Since you've experienced the pain that will happen if you don't go after it right now, are you aware of how much more motivated you are to avoid that feeling and live your dreams? If you hesitate in the future, call up that horrible feeling from this experience and allow that to propel you to take action now. To break out of the negative state of mind induced by the past exercise, name 3 different objects in the room and then physically move to a different location to get into a better state. Instead of ending up in a neutral state, now visualize yourself with your ideal future. See, hear, and feel what you will experience when you are leading your dream life. Use the techniques that you have learned in this book to fully bring your ideal future to life. Fully step into that world that will be yours in the future. Discover just how motivated you can become when you visualize that perfect future of yours. Build an enriched past. Many times a lack of confidence stems from not having done something before. And in order to get good at doing something, usually you have to do it poorly at first. Doing something poorly at first causes people anxiety and a lack of confidence, since sometimes we falsely labor under the impression that we have to do everything perfectly from the start. How much more confident would you feel if you knew that you had done something many times before? I'm willing to bet you would be tremendously more confident. This next technique builds in past successes of you succeeding wildly at what it is you're about to do. You may or may not have heard of false memory syndrome. False memory syndrome is where someone can get someone else to create false memories of events that didn't really happen. However, the false memories are so vividly imagined that they appear to be very real, and consequently people act as if they are. Sometimes people implant disempowering false memories into one another. What if we were to create false memories of our own past having massive success at what we're really only going to do for the first time? How much more confidence will you have when you do this? Build into your past as many successes as you find necessary. You will do this by really visualizing success at what you're about to do and imagine as if it happened in the past. As you create your past successes, really intensify the experience so that you catch the feeling of confidence and success you need. Here is the Enriched Past Technique Summary. 1. See yourself in your past on your mental movie screen, doing what you are actually about to do for the first time, massively succeeding. 2. Crank up all the visual and sound qualities to make the new memory really intense and real. 3. Do this 10 times to create 10 different positive memories of your success. When I was starting out in public speaking, I had no experience at all, and since I needed to rapidly gain experience to be credible, I went back into my past and created an entire series of memories. Even though I consciously knew they were false memories, they were so vividly imagined that my unconscious mind knew no difference and consequently allowed me to behave as if I had been speaking a lot. I imagined that I had an entire history of making wonderful speeches, motivating audiences, and receiving standing ovations for my abilities. To go one step further, I imagined people taking my message to heart, acting on it, and transforming their lives. By creating all of these memories, by the time I got up to actually speak for the first time, it was delightfully simple and I radiated confidence from the beginning. Anyone can use these techniques to better themselves. It's just a matter of knowing the techniques and applying them to your life.